Hi and welcome to Spice and Pans. Today we'll be cooking super crispy Thai style fried chicken. So let's start cooking. First we need to prepare the chicken drumsticks. To prepare them to be marinated, we need to butterfly them like this. I'll show you how I do it. I have with me over here 8 pieces of drumsticks, a total weight of approximately 800 grams. So using a knife, very carefully pinch the chicken like this, okay? From here, just gently and carefully just slide it down against the bone. Slowly do it until you can see the bone. Slice down a little bit more, like this, okay? And then we turn it to the side. And then over here, we'll cut against this joint part over here. Okay, we'll do the same for here. Same thing. Against the bone, right at the joint over here, just circle it around the joint a little bit. Don't break the skin here, because we want it to look really nice and intact when we fry this. The reason why I'm doing this is so that the marinade can get into the chicken much easier and faster. And of course, when we cook it, it will be cooked more evenly and easier to get cooked. Right, this is how it looks like. Very easily done. Now we'll prepare our marinade. I'll be using my mortar and pestle for this to pound all the ingredients together. But of course, if you don't have a mortar and pestle, you can always use your food processor. We'll pound 1 teaspoon of white peppercorn, put it in. 1 teaspoon of cumin, put it in. Also add in 1 teaspoon of coriander seed. Now I'll pound this up first. Once you start the pounding or grinding, you can actually smell the beautiful fragrance coming up from it. Now using your mortar and pestle is actually a better ideal choice, because what we want to do is not only to grind this to powder form, but we'll be adding in later coriander roots, garlic, as well as shallots. And we want to get all the juices out also and not just chop them up. Once you have pounded them to about powder like this, all right, we will add in the rest of our ingredients. 2 pieces of shallots, 1 clove of garlic, 3 pieces of Chinese parsley or coriander roots. Just put it in. Press it down first. Get all the juices out. And later we just pound this together. This will take a little while, so please feel free to get the man of the house to help you with this. So once I'm done, I'll show you how this looks like. So once you pound it to a paste like this, the marinade is ready. And I'll show you the next step right now. In a large mixing plate or bowl, put in your pounded spices. Add in 50 milliliters of water, 5 tablespoons of fish sauce, as well as 1 teaspoon of sugar. Mix them up well. Now why do we need to add water? Because later when we want to fry our chicken, we want it to remain very juicy inside, and this will help. Okay, once you mix this up well, we'll add in our drumsticks. Make sure they are coated well, right? Just put everything in. Once all your chicken is in, we'll put them in the fridge and marinate them for at least 2 hours before we'll coat them and fry them. I'll show you how I do that in a while. We have marinated the chicken for about 2 hours and we rested them for approximately 45 minutes at room temperature. Now we'll remove the chicken from the marinade and we'll use the marinade to make a light batter for the chicken. Because of the spices, the sauce is very aromatic. Okay, once we remove them, just put them aside. Now we'll add in our flour mixture. Rice flour, 4 tablespoons, put it in. We are using rice flour because it will harden the crust and the chicken will remain crispy for a longer period of time. 2 tablespoons of corn flour. Corn flour is there to make it crispier. Add in also 1 tablespoon of self-rising flour. The self-rising flour is so that the crust can puff up a little bit and looks nicer, right? Mix them all up with the sauce. Slowly we'll add in some water, depending on how much sauce is left. So slowly I'll be adding in 4 tablespoons first, mix them up, and then we'll just have a look again. Don't use the measurement that I'm using because it all depends on how much marinade is left in the bowl. So what I'm trying to do is show you the end result, how it looks like, so that you can make it as close as possible. So I've added in another 2 tablespoons. Okay, 1 more tablespoon and I think we should be good to go. So I've added a total of 7 tablespoons, and this is how I want my batter to look like. It has to be a little bit flowy like this because I don't want my crust to be too thick on the chicken. So now all we have to do is just heat up some oil, dip the chicken in the batter and fry them up. Now we are going to deep fry our chicken. I'm using La Gourmet 30 cm nitridine wok. Heat up your oil using medium heat. Make sure that the oil is hot enough. How do we know that? Using a bamboo chopstick or skewer, put it in. If you see bubbles rising up like this, that means the oil is hot enough. Coat the chicken well with the batter like what I'm doing over here. Alright. Shake off any excess batter. Skin side down. Okay. We'll put it into the hot oil. So don't overcrowd the pan or the wok. I'll fry this in 2 separate batches. I will do a double fry. So for the first time round, we'll fry this to achieve a light golden brown. Once you put the chicken in, do not move it. Let it fry for a minute or 2. Let the outer crust form up first. I'll show you how they look like in a while. I've fried the chicken for about a minute or 2 already. Now we turn it to the other side. This is what we want. A very nice, beautiful light golden brown. Just fry them for a little while more. We want all sides to be a light golden brown. I've been frying the chicken for another 2 to 3 minutes or so. So let's just check it out. Wow, very nice light golden brown. Now this is not done yet. We'll need to double fry this. Alright, but we'll just remove this from the oil first. And we'll continue to fry our second batch first before we do our double fry. So I've completed frying the second batch. Now we need to clean this oil up a little bit before we go for the second round of frying. We are cleaning this up because then your chicken will look much better without all these burnt bits on the chicken. Now we need to turn the heat up to high. When you see smoke rising up, then it's time to put in our chicken. So gently we put it in. This time round we can put everything in. Why do we need to have it on high? Because it will crisp up the skin very nicely and it will lock in the juices of the chicken and it will not retain any oil or not much of oil in the chicken. This will be pretty fast, maybe a minute or 2. Look how beautiful this is. And once we have achieved this color, we'll just remove them from the oil. Do not turn off the heat, otherwise it will absorb all the oil. Only turn off the heat when you remove everything. Can't wait to sink my teeth into these beauties. Alright, time for our lunch. And now the dish is done, let's have a taste. Super aromatic. I don't know whether you can hear the crunch or not, but to our viewers from the Western Hemisphere, this is something that you really should try. I doubt that you actually tried something like this before. The taste is very complex, super juicy. Oh, my God. Good, good, good. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like our video. Do click like on our video and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. And now it's your turn to cook. Bye bye.